PDR coming at you here with a 2018 Nissan NV2500. Okay, so it's a big commercial box fan. What it has here is it got hit by a mirror, and I don't know if it was a collapsible mirror or not, but you can see there's a 4-inch line that starts about right here and ends about right here, has a high crest at the end, and it's just dug in to there. Not super severe, not super bad. I took out this little screw right here, and I have gained access. I just put my wedge up in there. These are the tools that I'll be using. Squishy, number 1, hammy, tappy, squishy tappy, jackhammer, and we just hit it up with a little bit of wax. So I've got it warmed up. I don't have my temperature gauge on me right now, but let's turn this up a little bit more. I'd say it's up about 100 degrees. Not a super sharp dent, but before I go after it, I'm going to take some of this brow down right here. So at this point in the video is when I say I sure do appreciate everybody clicking on this video. I really do. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. Hopefully your sound is okay. I'm using the microphone today. Wife is adjusting it. And so, yeah, what I want to do here before I even make a push is I want to break this this tightness right down at the end, because that dent went and it went, I don't know if it went that way or this way, but either way it's got some tightness right here, and I'm just gonna baby it. I plan for about 35 minutes on this dent. So maybe it'll take that long, maybe it won't. Let's see if we can keep you guys in for this entire thing. I'm gonna go up here and find my spot. Now, let me move my knee pad a little, close my wax up. I might even move this to the other side right here, so I have a little bit more movement. And I'm just looking for my tip. So you can see I just kind of scrubbed it along that edge, and then I see it's right there. I don't want to push in the most severe spot, but I'm going to push right about here in the middle to just kind of see how that metal is going to move. Give it a little baby push. And I honestly, guys, don't want to work it all the way into the center, because that'll make it tighter and tighter. So I am going to start at the center up here. Hopefully you have a good angle on it. My angle is kind of weird, but I know where I want to push. So as long as I can see where I want to push. And now I know I'm using the side of squishy, and I'm just kind of leaning it out. I'll show you how I'm pushing here in a second. I'm kind of zen moding. We don't even have the music on. I brought the speaker and I didn't even turn on the music because I jumped out and started working. So, but yeah, like I was saying, at this point, I sure do appreciate everybody that clicks on this video. I really do. If you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, we sure appreciate that. We love to see the community grow and all the cool comments. We always read the comments. So yeah, that actually moved a lot of metal. I'm gonna do this. I think it might be a little bit tough for you guys to see, but make sure this is turned up all the way, and sometimes you just gotta readjust the board. I'm gonna all the way up to the top, and then I'm gonna come like this. So I know that you guys won't be able to see unless you get really low, but I have to get really low just so I can kind of see this angle. Yeah, that makes it very tough for you guys to see, but now I can see what I'm looking at, and I'm looking into the fog here, and I can just flip that tool around. Oh, here's how I'm doing this. I'm basically going like this and twisting sideways. I'm basically pulling that bottom of the tool up and twisting that thing out. But now I'm going to go like this and twist sideways. So I should be right about there. And we might even keep you guys in for this whole thing. I mean, I know that I'm gonna have to do some finish work, but as far as the dent coming out, we might have you guys in for this whole thing. Even more of a angle there, gives me a little bit more fine angle. And I will say, guys, we are out here in nature, so the background noise is real. There's cars driving by. Okay. Same problem I always have with this is you can get the majority out, but when you want to dial into a specific area, it's really tough. So let's get number 1 out and go right up to the area that I need to dial in, and let's run that line. This is when the magic happens, guys. I'm just finding my spot, making some real soft pushes, and I'm right at the end of it, so it's fairly difficult to see because it's white, but that's also a good thing. I always tell customers that white is the best color to work on because it's the hardest one to see. And all I got to do is be able to see it enough to get the dent out, and then once I pull my board off, it's almost impossible to see. But this one I'm making some pretty severe pushes, about 2 pounds of pressure, but right in the center of that crease. So I think I'm going to get orange. I'm going to do a little bit of finish work, switch this angle around so I can see what I'm looking at. I got a little high spot here and a couple little lows, but I'm going to do the finite work, and we might do the speedy of that. Other than that, we will come back and show you the end result in just a bit. This is about, I'd say 60% done, you know, and all these little high ugly marks, we got to clean those up and make it look really nice. Come back to it in just a bit. Okay guys, we're back. Here's what we ended up with. It came out pretty nice, and when I got to about 80% on this dent, this area right here, I put the board on it and I noticed that it went all the way back to about here. So we had an area of about 8 inches that we worked. Let's throw the light on it and just see how we look. It's got a little bit of a wave to the middle. Showed it to the customer, he's super happy with it, and it's basically at that 95 to 98% mark where I said, you know, I could work on it for another hour or two and it would still have this little bit of a wave. But for what we said to do, and do them on camera and show you, there's a little scuff right here. Look at this little orange. This is how good my polish is. It's the 3M Perfected. See that little orange? I don't know what happened, but half of a pea size drop and boom. I mean, that's no pressure at all, and that's gone. Little guy down here. This is just the kind of stuff that I like to do to go the extra mile. It's not like I'll sit there and detail somebody's whole car, but I'll clean the area and clean the panel that we were working on. But then of course, something on the bumper that's like that, and I could just spend 10 seconds like this and get that out. Why not? I mean, that's part of the overall aesthetic look of the vehicle. I mean, that's what we're going for, right? When we want to get the dents out, we want to get the aesthetics of the vehicle looking good. So if there's something I could do like this, take two minutes and just clean something up that maybe they didn't even know that they had, or they didn't know that I did something like that, and I could just hit it up with my good wax. Even that little black mark came out. So what we're going to do is call this one good. I hope you guys like this video. I mean, I probably spent 35 minutes in between the speedy and now. And it looks like, what in the heck? No, that was just a little piece of dirt. But yeah, I think it came out great and the customer likes it. So, you know, we're going to call this one a success. If you would, hit us up with a like button, share us on social medias. You know, we're on Twitter and we're on Facebook and we're on all the other different social medias. We love to see the cool comments. We always answer them. Oh yeah, Wifey says, she's sitting here trying to talk to me. Wifey says, if you guys have any suggestions for videos, let us know. We're also thinking of maybe doing a video on crafts, making of crafts, and my wife does crystal structures, gems and stuff, and I do painting. So we might make another video with that kind of content. Who knows? But other than that, I'll just say the thing on this one. Hey, this has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.